From lip-smacking ribs and smoky brisket to creamy mac and cheese and tangy coleslaw, we're fixing to feed folks Southern style as we preview the 95th MLB All-Star Game taking place at Truist Park, home of, you got it, the Atlanta Braves. So grab a bib, loosen up your belt, and join us for another serving of Over the Plate. The baseball season is in full swing, and believe it or not, the Midsummer Classic is right around the corner. So what better way to whet your appetite for baseball's biggest bash than to give you a savory sampler of some of Truist Park's most craveable culinary creations? I'm in. Speaking of sampling, this time-honored meat and three dish is a full-course meal of Southern favorites. It's the Big League Platter, which includes, you ready, a full rack of in-house smoked pork spare ribs, molasses baked beans, yum, jalapeno bacon, macaroni and cheese coleslaw, and honey butter biscuits. It's like going to a cookout at a concession stand. This mammoth meal can definitely fuel an all-star, and while the game's brightest stars will descend upon Atlanta this summer, the 2025 season actually began nearly 7,000 miles away in Tokyo, Japan, and there was no shortage of stars in the land of the rising sun. Let's go from the deep south to the far east, where the players of the Commissioner's Ambassador Program, or CAP for short, took a once-in-a-lifetime goodwill tour of Tokyo to get a taste of Japanese customs, culture, and cuisine.
Welcome to Japan. Adam, you played here. What was it like?
It was amazing. Me and Andrew immersed ourselves in the culture. Like, I picked up some Japanese. I was, obviously love the food, love the cuisine, but just love the culture. And, that's why when we decided to come back here, I was like, no, we got to go to these places. EJ, I'm giving them all the recommendations for food because this place, to me, is the best cuisine in the world.
Essentially, a sugar cone made into a sandwich, and then some of the best cookies and cream ice cream that you've ever had.
Fire.
How I look? I feel good.
All you can do is just wear it, bro. You got no chance.
There's a simple joy of having a decent cup of tea with your friends. That's one very important part of the way of tea, but there's more to it. It's like memento mori. So we try to see today as the last day of your life. Then suddenly everything changes. The meaning of the cup of the tea will change.
Shehadi.
Big guy, little guy. Yeah.
Walk lined up.
Don't sit down. We got to go.
Nice meeting you.
まずこれビネガーライス。
ビネガーライス。
これをゴルフボールぐらいの。
So please make a rice ball. That is about golf ball
ゴルフボー
size.
ル丸めてください。
And please, roll it to make a round shaped rice
こ
ball.
れを右手に持って。
Please hold the rice ball and please grab the fish with your left hand.
わさびを
Take wasabi
取ります。
with your index finger of your right hand.
でツナのセンターにわさびを。
But maybe not too much.
A little extra wasabi.
I like wasabi.
I like it.
It's hard to get them big hands to work in a delicate matter, but big piece over here, big piece doing this thing.
And put the rice ball.
Try it.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Tuna, totoro, salmon, ikura. Would you eat this? Would you eat this?
Presentation is pure.
You can eat this. What's better than one? I'm not even a big salmon fan, but this is fire.
You see that? You see the bounce effect right there? It's still holding together.
The sushi rice.
The sushi master here is giving you a certificate to all of you. Here goes.
Say sushi.
So these days, you can find just about any type of fare at a major league ballpark from all around the world. But what if you're missing the comforts of home while you're at a game? Well, Truist Park has that base covered. Take a whiff of the fastball, home-style meatloaf on a toasted brioche bun, yes, please, topped with crunchy coleslaw and crispy fried onions. This contemporary take on a classic comfort food will fill you up and give you all the feels as you cheer on your favorite team. And if you're still craving hometown tastes at the ballpark, check out Truist Park's latest culinary destination, the Outfield Market. This 8-stall food hall in the right field concourse features fan-chosen favorites from local Atlanta eateries. Sound tempting? Let's dig into this.
We are standing in our Outfield Market, brand new this 2025 season. We purposely wanted to go down the road of bringing a food hall into our ballpark. Very intentionally focused around local offerings, not only some ones that we sought out, but also some that our fans nominated to be in our ballpark.
I would say it's a premium experience where people can learn more about local restaurants in our community.
One thing we like to say here is that Truist Park is the largest restaurant in the Southeast. So we want to make sure that our food and beverage offering reflects that.
Tonight we're getting the Fres meat bread. I think what they've done out here in the market at Truist Park is fantastic. It's a great upgrade to the stadium, and we enjoy coming out here to eat.
Taqueria Tsunami is one of our favorites, north of the city. And it's cool to have a kiosk here.
Over here we have Grindhouse killer burgers. Essentially it's a smash burger.
It's very delicious, so we offer that in one stall. We have our own concept of wings that have really come off the ground. That's Hoops Wings.
It gets served with French fries. In every homestand, we come up with a different chef-curated hot sauce.
We also have Taqueria Tsunami, an Atlanta favorite here that has a little bit of Asian fusion cuisine.
Essentially, it's a take on a Korean tacos and such. And then here in front of me is Pepper's hot dogs, chef-curated hot dogs.
Think of coming to a ball game and having a hot dog, but with toppings you've never thought of before. We also have Fred's Meat and Bread, and it's phenomenal cheesesteak. While you're here for All-Star Week, I encourage you to try the Korean cheesesteak.
Fred's Meat and Bread, essentially one is a Korean chopped cheesesteak and one is a regular beef chopped cheesesteak. Then in front of me, it's 2 dishes from Velvet Taco,
which is a popular favorite, not just here in Atlanta, but across the country. We also have the Sweet Spot, which features ice cream.
We have the Popcorn Remix that's found at the Sweet Spot. Sugar Shane's Cookies, that's also available at Sweet Spot.
Mobe beignets are phenomenal and I highly recommend them.
That's handmade, cooked fresh daily, and of course the dipping sauce. Then these 2 beautiful sandwiches in front of me is from the Giving Kitchen.
The Giving Kitchen, it's a non-profit organization based here in Atlanta, and it supports the culinary community across Atlanta.
We invite a chef every single month to come up with something cool and to tell their story and to support the community.
We rotate different chefs from famous restaurants here in Atlanta, feature unique food items, and the proceeds go back through the Atlanta Foundation to the Giving Kitchen to support the culinary community.
Man, the Outfield Market is great, man. It's local. It's all the best tastes in the city, all right here in one place.
It's pretty nice. I mean, there's like a lot of cover and stuff here, and there's like a lot of food places.
I think it's important to have that differentiation because we are in entertainment. Yes, we're in sports, but we're in entertainment, and people are choosing to come here for a whole experience. They're coming here to watch something, enjoy something, socialize, but they're coming here to eat too. We are so excited to host the 2025 MLB All-Star Game. This is a huge opportunity for us to put our ballpark and our experience on display for fans all across the world who will come here and see Truist Park, some for the first time. They will see some specialty items that will be rolling out for All-Star Week, food and beverage related. They'll see everything plussed up a notch as they come in. I think what fans can expect is a very warm and friendly, hospitable experience.
For All-Star Week, there's going to be a ton of activations. I don't want to speak out of term, so I want to keep everybody on their toes. In the Outfield market, we do have something that we call the All-Star Grill. Now, what you're going to find on it, I'm not going to speak to right now, but it is going to be fun. Get excited, start wondering. Like I said, it's going to be fun, and you're only going to find it at Truist Park.
Locally sourced ingredients are all the rage in restaurants today. But what about sports venues? Believe it or not, the Atlanta Braves have their own secret garden. How cool. Located on the roof of Truist Park, this hidden gem, a chef's dream, a sustainable oasis from the hustle and bustle of a game day that grows its own fresh produce, which could find its way into your next ballpark meal or a local Atlanta food rescue organization.
Welcome to the Rooftop garden. The idea behind it was to do some sustainable farming right here in Truist Park. And so we decided to pursue some hydroponic lettuce and herbs. Starts off with a seedling, and then of course it's a little baby. And then from there it will grow a little bigger, and eventually, as you can see here in the back, that's ready for harvest. The sound that you're hearing right now is the pumps that's actually on. So if you come closer and take a good listen, the pump is actually moving the water up, and then there's a drizzle. By applying just the right amount of water to it, I can't overwater it. There's no fungi, there's no bugs. Soil won't get too hot where the roots would burn. Over the course of a couple of weeks, I have full-grown lettuces, and we put that to good use. It's a very, very simple technique. From here, we'll take it back down to the kitchen. We'll separate it from the root system, chop it from there, and make something wholesome and fun for our guests. Sustainability is important to us here at Truist Park. We want to be, natural, hormone-free. I think that's why sustainability is very important for us here at Truist Park. We want to give you guys clean food. We want to do good within our community. For the donation part, we have Second Helpings Atlanta. What they would do is in the community, anything that we have, a surplus of, is they would go into the community and distribute that among the folks and make sure that everybody is well fed. I think that's a great program that we have over here at Truist Park. My goal eventually on this rooftop is to expand this out to where I can cross-utilize all these lettuces and herbs, not just in our premium spaces, but throughout the concession stands. The reward aspect of this is, one, I am a chef, so naturally you would think I'm stuck in a kitchen or an office all day. But for me to come out here in nature and seeing something grow, I would call it my alone time, where I can just come and relax and spend some time with these beautiful seedlings and to watch them grow. It's kind of like watching your kids grow. But eventually I have to harvest them and put them to good use, so that makes me happy.
Welcome back to Over the Plate, the only baseball show that tastes great and is more filling. If you're headed to Atlanta for the Midsummer Classic and you've got an all-star-sized appetite, then Truist Park has a dish for you. Presenting, wow, you ready for this? The home run stack. This immense indulgence features 3 slices of toasted brioche, layered with 2 beef patties, large slabs of Hungarian candied bacon, and smoked brisket. It's topped with tangy pickled onion slaw, Carolina golden barbecue sauce, and Coca-Cola barbecue sauce, and then crowned with crispy jumbo onion rings. Wow, your mouth is going to need a 7th inning stretch just to take a bite. This meaty masterpiece is a melange, how fancy, of mouth-watering morsels that shows off the cooking chops of Truist Park's best chefs. But the big ballpark isn't the only place in town to get a good meal. Step outside of Truist Park and you'll find yourself in the Battery, Atlanta, one of the city's most exciting amusement districts, whether before a game, after a game, or on off days for the Braves. The Battery, Atlanta is an amazing destination for dining, for music, and entertainment.
A lot of people would look at the Battery and say, oh, that's another mixed-use development. It's a little bit more than that. We've created an incredible, vibrant lifestyle center. We have 4 Fortune 500 companies that have their office headquarters here. There are residents here. There are hotels here. We have a number of James Beard award-winning chefs. One of the things when we brought the restaurants in here is we wanted this to be authentic.
Battery being all about baseball, entertainment, food, and something that really they wanted to showcase Atlanta. We started Superpan out of the back of my restaurant. It was a hole in the wall, literally. It grew into going to Ponce City Market, and then we started looking for other locations, and the Battery came out to me. And we wound up in this location, and we love it.
The Braves came to us, and they really wanted to have something that was actually manufactured on site. Our whiskeys like Fiddler, Resurgence, Duality, those brands are made at the main distillery on Armour Drive. We also make vodka and gin on site here at the Battery.
In a game day, it's kind of a little mayhemish, but at the same time, very controlled. We do a fast casual service, but we also have 5 bars. And at the bars, you can come and sit and have, full service. In here, you have a Mallorca. It's a bread sandwich from Puerto Rico that we love for breakfast. It's sweet bun, and then you have egg, bacon, cheese, our Cuban sandwich, it's a Tampa style, so it has salami on it. We've been doing it for years, it's amazing. And then a mofongo, it's a green plantain mash. So it's kind of salty, garlicky, and we're known for our mojitos.
Punch Bowl Social, Shake Shack, Jenny's Ice Cream, they're all phenomenal.
Yeah, and I like some of the other places, like you can go get some chocolate, a little chocolate and treat place, and there's all kinds of fun stuff, just walking distance.
Oh, I just love it because you could spend hours here and then kind of get lost in time, and then once this game's ready to start, you just smoothly transition.
People always say to us, you guys are in the real estate business, and I always say, well, not really. We're in the World Series winning business. What we do here complements that every single day. Our fans have a place to come early and stay late, and on the weekends when we're away on a road trip, they can come here, they watch our games. We do farmers markets out here, music series, constantly driving people to come and see what we have, the energy we have in all the restaurants, and it's a great opportunity for them.
There's plenty to do here, so it's fun.
There is absolutely everything to do here. You're never gonna be bored. You can drink, you can shop, you can eat, you can hang out and just talk to people. You get to meet a lot of new friends.
During All-Star Week, the eyes of the world will be on us. We are looking forward to it because we can showcase what no one else has been able to do. We've created this incredible destination here. It goes beyond just Truist Park and what happens on that field of play. The eyes of the world are going to be here, and we're ready for it.
There's literally no better place to watch baseball in the United States than the Battery. And hosting the All-Star Game is going to really show the world how great it is to walk around here and be part of this community and then roll into a game.
So during All-Star Week, every day we're going to have other services, and then after that, we have a late night party every single night.
I always say, don't be afraid to experience new things, because I promise you, there's so much culture and so many things here that you will enjoy. Energy, the people around you who live in Atlanta, and they know the people around it. It's like family. When we're a family, it's all fun and games, so I enjoy it.
Well, I'd say to anyone that hasn't been here, we have over 9 million people a year that come here. 3 million go inside that ballpark, 6 million never step inside, and that's because of everything we have to offer here. Incredible restaurant opportunities, great hotels, 300 plus activation events a year. Go to a concert at the Roxy. It's accessible, it's safe, it's secure, and there's just incredible memories that are made here. So come on down, we'd love to have you.
Our thanks to the Atlanta Braves for their Southern hospitality and for providing this feast fit for an All-Star. I'm afraid my appetite might be a little too small ball for all of this, so I am bringing in our resident slugger and former All-Star Carlos Pena to back cleanup. Look at him coming in all buff.
Yes.
I need your game face, okay? You ready to go?
I'm locked in.
Or what?
Locked in.
You're an All-Star. You're gonna eat like an All-Star. You can't bring protein powder to the All-Star game. We're gonna party. Which catches your eye?
This is a very difficult decision. I mean, look at this right here. It's very enticing. I mean, look at these ribs.
Okay.
All I'm thinking is
mac and cheese, you can't go wrong. Biscuits.
And look, how about that right there?
All right.
And look at this coleslaw.
Pick your poison.
All right.
Get in there. Onion rings make life better. Do that one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
I'm the boss.
Perfectly made. Look at this. Let me get it out of there. There we go. All right, so
this is his first onion ring ever in life. You know this? I'm not kidding.
That's true.
He's never had a carb in his life until today. You're witnessing history. Go.
When I have fun, I have fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have fun right here.
Don't let him spit it out. Yes?
Oh, wow.
You digging it? You ready to party in Atlanta?
Let's go.
Yes
Come
or
on.
no? Now that we've
Come on.
loaded your belly with a bevy of ballpark bites that are available in Atlanta for this year's Midsummer Classic, how about a tiny tasting of next year's big game? Let's go to Citizens Bank Park for a preview of what fans can expect in 2026. Finish that, Carlos.
Yeah, I will.
When you come to Philly, just not the Phillies, all of Philly, some of the best food you will find is in Ashburn Alley at Citizens Bank Park. And what would it be, a trip to Bulls, without talking to the Bull? You're over here, what, every game? So this isn't just Bull's name is on the barbecue. What was your involvement in, do you get like final stamp on the products?
Well, most of the time. You know, this started 21 years ago, and it really started with the pork. We had pulled pork was a recipe. I had my own sauce. It's a great spot because people can come right through the gate and smell it. 21 years, and we're still cooking.
So the sauce is like a Lazinski family sauce.
Yes, it is.
Sauce. That's amazing.
You know.
And what if you had to pick a favorite child? What's the thing you're ordering from the menu the most often?
To be honest with you, pulled pork. That's a big seller. Obviously, our burnt-ends cheesesteak has really gone over well. It's a little different, and you know, Chef Bonnie came up with the idea, and it's gone very, very well.
All right,
yes.
Fanatic, you want to take a bite? All right, somebody just got cheese sauce. Well, I think we're just gonna put this one away. One of the biggest names in town, I feel like you know if you're not from Philly, is Tony Luke's roast pork. Mm-hmm. What was the conversation like when you're bringing these guys in? Because this is another one that's 20 years plus since the ballpark open, right,
So
Kevin?
Tony Luke's is an original, one of our original partners here. Roast pork, cheesesteaks, and it is by far one of the most popular items here in the ballpark, but also in Philadelphia.
When I have friends coming out of town, they're always, where do you go for a cheesesteak? Where do you go for a cheesesteak? They want kind of a Philly classic flavor. But Tony Luke's roast pork is a incredibly traditional Philly iconic food.
Yeah, I think we have one of the best roast pork sandwiches in the city right here in the ballpark.
I used to waitress at this place in college. It is a Philly staple. We're at Chickies and Pete's. When you come to CBP, you will not walk past a single row that does not have a bucket of these crab fries. When people hear crab fries, they're like, oh, I'm allergic to shellfish. Oh, there's no seafood on this, whatever. This is whatever you wish a crab tastes like. It's a paprika seasoning on this.
It's a crab seasoning, yeah.
When you introduce this to people who haven't been here before, what is generally the reaction that you find?
They wonder why they can't have it in their stadium.
And Chef Bonnie knows. He's been dipping it in the cheese sauce the whole time.
Gotta have the cheese sauce.
And
Which has been great.
They do sell other things. They have cutlet sandwiches.
Yes.
They also have cheesesteak. Everybody's gotta have a cheesesteak.
Yep.
But this is the
That's
Feast
the holy
Thursday
that's the
sauce.
holy grail.
Citizens Bank Park, Ashburn Alley, All-Star Walk. You can get a little taste of everything Philly has to offer, and all of it is good.
You ready to party in Atlanta or what? It is time to grab a sweet tea and some mints because our all-star tasting menu has come to an end. So sad. The food scene in Atlanta, it's on fire. So whether you're in town for All-Star Week or Braves game or for any reason imaginable, I hope you get a taste of some of these incredible foods we've served up today. But before you sleep out this meal, what would a Southern cookout be without some leftovers? We'll see you next time.
Let's see what Bruce Fremming is calling time about here. I have no idea what this could be about.
Nor I, unless there is something reflecting that's causing some trouble for the infielders up in the crowd.
They are pointing to something. And now we'll find out what it is.
Someone 3 or 4 rows back has something that's reflecting the sun, and it's, wouldn't you know it, it's like the lid on a Caesar salad. A plastic lid.
Has to be the first Caesar salad timeout ever called in the midst of a Major League Baseball game.